the bombers fly up to win the Premiership flag.
Well, it's a pleasure to have leading artists from Uganda, Coopy Bly, here at the club. Emma, you famously wrote a cover of our club song. Tell me what it's like to be here today.
Well, I would say I'm, first of all, very honoured and very pleased as well. I've been coming to Australia a few times, and I've never had a chance to be here. So being here in the facilities, just mind blowing. So I'm really honoured. Yeah.
Now, the video went viral throughout Australia. How did you first discover this song, and why did you want to do your own cover?
So actually, I never knew the song. We had a group of Rotarians come over to check on the work that we do down in Uganda, and he came by the studio. We run a music mentorship program, so he came by the studio, and I asked him to try out to sing something, and the only thing that would come to his mind was the Essendon theme song. I didn't know he was such a big fan, and we also used lots of African local instruments, which I think gave it another beautiful touch. So I was very blown away still when it got viral, and I'm very, 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 very pleased with how it all went.
So let's learn a bit more about you. You grew up in one of the biggest slums in Africa called Katwe in Kampala. Tell us a bit more about your upbringing.
So yeah, I had a very humble upbringing. Katwe is one of the biggest slums in Uganda. So when you grow up there, like I usually tell people, like I grew up being a happy kid. I had much love from my parents. The little that we had is all I knew, and that's where the music came in. It made me feel like I could fit in. So yeah, music was a big thing. But like I said, growing up there, I would say I had a good childhood, mainly because I didn't have anything else to compare it to. So I thought that is the best life there is. So I was happy. Yeah.
And with your success as a musician, you've started to pay it back with your wife. You started Yimba, Uganda, and tell us a bit about what it means to you to be able to pay it back to people.
Like it brings joy to my heart. Like I said, growing up in the slums, music changed my life, for sure. Music changed my life. It got me better opportunities, it's helped me travel all around the world, and I couldn't think of any other way of giving back to the community than through the music. And we focus mainly on the youth because Uganda is a country that has over 45 million people, and the biggest percentage, about 72, are youth, and they're unemployed. So if they have the income, then you reduce a lot on crime. Growing up in the slums, I was introduced to crime at a very young age. So if they use their energy and time on the right things, and everybody, the whole society is better off.
Well, it made all of our fans very happy. Can we call you an Essendon supporter now as well?
Yes, a big one. A big one indeed, yeah.
What was it like to see your big song up on the big screen there?
So excited, man, I can't explain it. So excited, I'm just feeling so honored, man. It's such a big opportunity for me, yeah.
And in the video, there's a lot of kids from your community in Kampala. How do you think they're going to feel when they see what happens?
They're going to be so excited. That's why I'm trying to get lots of pictures and videos so I can go and show them. They may not believe it till they see the videos and the pictures. Yeah, they'll be so excited, yeah.
And being here with your family to be able to share this experience, is it nice to have them here too?
It is always a big support, I would say one thing for my wife, she's always there. And with music, you'll spend a lot of time in studio and all that. So she puts in a lot of patience. So when this is happening, I think to her it's like, it's now paying off, which is really nice. So I'm really honored that she's also here to experience this. Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Pleasure's all mine. Thanks for having me.